Yeah, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Tinfoil Fitted. We're about to take y'all through time and space right quick. How's everybody feeling? Let's go say what's up to the chat right quick.
Grab my Tinfoil Fitted, baby.
Yeah, bro, you're unprepared, bro. You're gonna catch some funky downloads.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah,
Big
got
Uncle Double L.
Double L firsties.
Firsties.
Appreciate you. Got the homie Jose, Jesus, Dilation.
What it do?
Got the other brother right here. Got Randall, what up?
Appreciate you, Randall. Shout out to
Got the Cookie Man.
Cookie Man. James B. Easy in the building.
Hell yeah, what up?
What up?
Got the homie Brave. What up?
It's another one that's always in the building. Salute.
Always, hell yeah.
Yep. There they go. People tapping in. Merch God.
Got the
Yo, if y'all missed the Shenanigan Gang, make sure you go check out the Shenanigan podcast.
Yes.
No Snake Cinema podcast this week, Elias says. So make sure y'all hashtag replay gang man. Y'all know what it is.
Say there's no Snake Cinema podcast this week, and that just means y'all have time to go catch the replay of Shenanigan if you didn't watch it. No excuses.
Exactly. That part. Yeah.
Got the homie John Morforge.
Mofos.
Yeah.
Love them cats.
Appreciate you being here.
Shout out to
that super cool.
Family. Shout out to that whole family. Love what they doing.
Got the homie Duval. What up, bro?
Appreciate you, brother. That fucking walking stick emoji be killing me, bro.
Too funny, bro.
Bro, Duval, that boy is crazy. Got my man Chris.
Got the homie Chris. What up?
Appreciate you, bro. Rep Toy in the
Hell
building.
Yeah.
I love that name. I like that logo too.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
Smooth.
that.
Yeah.
What up, Jordan? Not the future of enclosures, the now.
The present. Shout out to Jordan. Yeah,
damn.
Brother. You already know.
But if time works the way it works, if it's really four-dimensional, does that mean Jordan's always been the presence of reptile enclosures in the community?
If you Loki and you sit at the center of time, bro, time don't flow in a linear state.
We just catching up with him, bro. He been billions of light years ahead of us. Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan, man. The future, the present of reptile enclosures. No longer the future. That boy's the present, man. Shout out to the home.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about time dilation, and is time speeding up? Is it slowing down? Are we tripping? What's going on? Because I know I'm not the only one, bro, that feels like the years just go by fast as fuck. The older you get,
no. And I think some of it, to be honest, a lot of it probably has to do with age. I feel like when you're young, especially really young, you constantly look into the future. And since you constantly look into the future, it just takes longer to get there to you. Because you anticipating it, you looking forward to it, you know what I'm saying? And then as you get older, you kind of, I hate to say scared of the future, but it's not something that you like rushing towards headlong anymore. You know what I mean? You kind of spend more time you probably spend more time reminiscing than you do actually thinking about the future when you get to a certain age. So that's when time I think starts to slow down.
Age definitely has something to do with it. But before we get too far into the topic, I do want to take a moment real quick to take a moment of silence. This week we lost our brother Bosa lost his wife. She was battling cancer for a long time, and she's home with God now. And we are just sending out all our prayers and love for Bosa, just like he would do for us. And just take a moment of silence real quick. Thank you all. Hell yeah.
That one hurt, bro. That one hurt.
Yeah, definitely. I was super shocked when I woke up in the morning and seen it. Just like I'm sure everybody else was. If there's anything anybody can do to help Bosa out, whether it is a donation, sending something over for the auction that we're gonna have, if you guys Cash App, if you just send them us a couple bucks to help him out with funeral costs, or even get him a meal. If you guys live next to him, start a meal train, something like that. Get his kids fed, so he just has one less thing to worry about.
For sure.
Yeah, just help him out, because he definitely would do anything that he could for us. He always is. He's always there. He's always supporting.
Literally, man. Whole reason I started going to Daytona right there. Straight up, I had to meet that. I had to meet that man and his family, man. And it's tough. But yeah, like Posty said, man, anybody who can do anything. We're gonna do something, obviously, amongst the groups that we all have, because Bosa was is a big part of each and every one of our groups. So we want to make sure we come together, you know what I'm saying, and do something unified. So we'll hash out the logistics and the details and all that stuff, and let everybody know what's going on, and when we can all, work something out. So y'all just stay tuned, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Jordan. We appreciate you. Appreciate you, Bev, for tapping in.
Oh yeah. How's it going? Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you being there.
In, definitely. Hell yeah, Jordan. Appreciate you, brother. I'll talk to Ken, because the RWO group wanted to do something, and because he was a big part of that family and group over there. And then of course, them owl family, that Wiz Tang clan, we gotta come through for the homie Bosa. So
you already know.
We're gonna do something, man. And there's so many people that already reached out to me, and Nikki from Irresistible Ball, and just many people. I know Jeremy Bow was like, yo, where's the auction? Tell me what to do. Where do we gotta go? So salute to all y'all for coming together, man. We love you, Bosa, bro. We love you, bro.
Definitely. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Love you.
Yeah, man.
So let's go ahead and get into it.
The actual theory, though. The actual theory, bro. What's the theory that you've heard about time dilation?
Well, basically,
I guess not.
It plays
it's already been proven.
Yeah, it is proven. It's mathematical.
Guess I can't say.
Yeah. So, shit. It's really, I don't know. It's trippy to explain, but basically, time works off the gravitational pull, not just the Earth's gravitational pull, but off of anything's gravitational pull. And the stronger that gravitational pull is, and the closer you are to its center mass, the slower time is going to move for you. The further you're away, the faster it goes. It's the same time, but it's moving. Time and space are not one thing together. They're two separate, not constructs, because they're both real, but they move at different speeds.
That's trippy by itself, bro.
Yeah.
That time and space, because, just that time isn't universal, for lack of a better word. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same everywhere. 1 second passing for you and us here ain't the same as 1 second passing. Even if we was on the moon, you know what I'm saying? Relatively close in the grand scheme of things. Like, even on the moon, time passes slightly different, like a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
Faster, I want to say it is, maybe.
It's crazy to break down, especially if you don't have a good grasp on the concept. But with this way of thinking, basically, we never experience the now, the present, because right now actually just happened a couple milliseconds ago, and we're just catching up with it.
True.
Yeah.
That's trippy.
It is trippy.
That is trippy.
Yep.
Wow.
We're never experiencing now.
That's dope. Yeah. I like that. The way it plays in my head is, the twin A, twin B thing. Like you take twin A and you leave him on Earth, and you take twin B, you put him in a spaceship, and you send him however far away. When he comes back, twin A will have aged whatever, let's say 40 years. Twin A would have aged 40 years, and twin B would be like 4.
Yeah.
Like, because of craziness of time travel, bro. And that shit is wild to my brain, bro. It almost makes my brain break to think about. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard 2 different calculations, and I'm not sure which one is the right one. But apparently we can achieve the speed of light if we wanted to. The reason why we don't is if you were to hit the speed of light, you'd move so fast through time and space, because the speed of light basically catches up with space.
Yeah.
So if you were to hit the speed of light when you came back, or when you came to a stop or whatever, one theory said you'd be 33,000 years in the future, and another one said you'd be 400,000 years in the future.
Jesus Christ. That's wild.
So you'd be the same age you were, not even basically a minute, not even a minute older, because you just went the speed of light. But when you came to a stop, 400,000 years would have passed.
Space would have, time would have, the time that normal, damn, that's crazy. And movement has something to do with it too. Because if you're moving very fast, like I think the closer you get to the speed of light, the slower time moves. If I'm stationary watching it, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm watching you go past and you got a stopwatch and I got a stopwatch and I can see your stopwatch will be moving at a different speed than mine, just because you're moving that fast. Almost like you say, like almost like time has to catch up with you because you that close to the speed of light. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so trippy, bro. It's so trippy.
It's crazy.
Relativity, the pull of gravity basically pulls on time too, when you think about it that way. Like it pulls it and slows it down almost too.
Yep, really, that's exactly what it does. It's called the Schumann resonance.
Oh, that's a real thing. I didn't even know that.
Yep. It's called the Schumann resonance. It's a measurable distance of time, depending on the closer you are to Earth's gravitational pull. If you were up on top of a mountain, time would be going a little bit faster than if you were down at the summit.
At the summit or at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're,
the faster you move, the slower you age.
The higher up you go, basically, the faster it's going.
The farther away you get from the center of the mass of gravity.
Yeah.
Basically.
If you ever notice, you can buy like an old school analog clock, with the hands.
Mm-hmm.
Hope we all still know how to tell time on those. They don't be teaching in school anymore, man. That's fucking horrible.
That's a fact.
But
that's a fact.
You could literally buy a brand new one, brand new batteries, sync it with your phone, like on point, sync it. By the end of the night, that shit's gonna be off a little bit.
Yeah.
And the reason why is that clock is telling time off the Earth's gravitational pull. Your cell phone is synced to satellites in space. So time up there is going faster than it is down here.
Yeah. And
it says supposedly it's only like a millisecond a day or milliseconds, but
it adds up,
we've been doing this for so long now that we're so sped up. We probably took a month off the year, and that's why the years fly by so fast.
Yep. I think that's why
That's
even
why
had
the
to
weather's
add leap
crazy right
years.
now.
Yeah, we've been in the wrong months too for a while. You know, we had that discussion. What was it, last week before, about the calendar being changed and all that. So it,
Yeah.
I don't know, just a little, like you say, a little bit milliseconds over millennia becomes, great amounts of time, like a big amount of time over that big long distance or that big span of time. So
I've seen that they said that scientists or whoever puts the satellites out there and controls that shit, that they've made up for the time difference and like set the time in the satellites accordingly. But that's gotta be, BS, because if they did, we wouldn't have shit still getting out of sync.
Out of sync.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I think the global time is also changing too slightly. Just,
if you got an old rollie in your drawer, go pull it out. The time and the date is going to be way off from your phone. You're just literally going to be off by days. It's going to show you a different date and everything.
Yep. Time changes, man. And then, I mean, we're moving, space is moving, the planet's moving, everything is moving constantly too. So like little fluctuations in magnetic pool, like you say, gravity, the closer we get to this, we swing around too close to that, or this throws it off by a millisecond here or there. That shit adds up over time. So I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Hell yeah. That's a great theory.
Damn. My bad.
No, you're good. So yeah, that's the two types of time dilation. The velocity, so faster you move, slower time goes. And then the farther you get away from the gravitational pull of an object, the faster the time goes too. So
now, see though, with that being said, and this is scientifically, mathematically proven and all that shit, we won't get into like the math of it, but that would mean that at our present state, when we're on Earth and we're experiencing the slowest movement of time. So why do people feel like time's moving faster? Like, I've never heard nobody say like, oh, time's moving so slow, except when you're bored as shit. But and when you're bored as shit, it's not time moving slow, it's time moving normal. You're just not getting these like dopamine rushes to make time go by. Time flies when you're having
fun, bro. You said it, bro. 100%. And I think a lot of that is true too. There's less to look forward to when you get older. So
yes, that's why age plays a big part of it.
Yeah.
When you're younger, your brain is processing the imagery around you a lot faster. That slows down when you're older. So that A, helps you create more memories. B, when you're younger, say when you're 5 and you think about like 2 years or something, that's almost 50% of your life. When you're 50 and you think about 2 years, that's like 0.8 in your life. Exactly. So you literally mentally think of it a lot differently, but it's also not so much just like your own subconscious, like mentally tripping out. Is that because the brain processes different shit when you're younger, you're making and creating more memories as you're younger than when you're older. And the way that we live our lives when we're older plays a part into the same factor and shit, because you get stuck in the everyday motion of life, going to work, waking up same time, going to work, doing the same repetitive routine. Your brain has no reason to remember that shit, so it don't, unless something really happens.
Unless some out of place happens.
So everything becomes a blur literally, because there's no reason to remember that shit.
True.
So you're literally creating less memories.
That's dope. Here's something that I always think about too. Let's say everybody out there who watching is probably a breeder of snakes of some sort, and you've dropped a rat or ASF. You've seen how fast they dart and stop, dart and stop, dart and stop. What do you think the world looks like to them during the dart? Is it blurry, or can they brain process that shit so fast that they could see everything like us driving in a car going 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Will that?
I'm going too fast that everything starts even turning into a blur. I can't process it at all.
But you could focus on one, like let's say you driving at 200 miles an hour and there's a tree far enough down the road for you to focus on it and watch it pass you.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to do that. But is that more time or is that more distance? Because it's far enough away from you to be able to focus. Now, shit that's passing you, you know how them the guardrails, for example, the little vertical poles on the guardrail, they go by, you can't even see them. All you hear is, you know what I mean? Yeah. You can tell they're going by, but you can't make any one of them out because you're moving too fast. It always makes me think of the movie Lucy. Because again, time is relative to the person experiencing it at that moment. Me and you could be at the same basketball game. If you're a Bulls fan and I'm a Bucks fan, and the Bulls whooping our ass, that game gonna take forever to me, but to you, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a quick 2 hours. Oh yeah, you jump, and I'm sitting over there like the fuck, angry. You know what I'm saying? Time is relative in that situation, so I think it plays a little bit into that too, like our perception of it. That's the word I was looking for. Our perception of how, like you said, how we remember a situation or a certain thing, and how far back that pushes the memory to us. And with everything being nostalgia driven right now in time, I think a lot of us spend more time, like I said at the start, spend more time thinking about the past and the future.
Yeah.
Reminiscing, bro. Just reminiscing. I watch old intros of old video of old shows and cartoons and stuff I used to watch, just to give me, 0.2 seconds of, I remember watching this and eating a bowl of cereal. I remember I had on these pants. You know what I mean? Just for that split second, you remember it, and it almost takes you back to that point in time. So I think that's a lot of the reason why it feels like it's moving a lot slower for us, because we have fonder memories of the past than we do looking forward to the future. Now, we both got kids, so like when I think of my kids getting to the next level, going to school, bringing home a girlfriend, stuff like that, even then, bro, it's a blink of an eye, and my son's walking, blink of an eye, he had his first baseball game, blink of an eye, he, you know what I mean? And again, it's relative. Hold on, what did it say? I hear that described like a pile of apples. One apple equals a year. At 40, each apple seems smaller and less significant. That's a good way to describe it too. You bigger, so the apples look smaller. Your perception is different, so the apples look smaller. That's good. Yeah, hummingbirds too. What up, Mark? Hummingbirds are another one that moves so fast. I wonder if the time seems different to them because they're moving closer to the speed of light, basically. Yeah. Like, would time go slower for them too? I would think so. That's a good experiment. I wonder. We'll never know though. Like how? Well, I guess we can measure their processing time and see their reaction to things.
So that if you're like how you describe if you're in a car and you're seeing a tree far away, but then you're driving towards it and it keeps getting closer. They so that if you're going the speed of light with the same type of observance like that by the time you caught the speed of light, however you see that object at that speed, it's gonna stay right there. It's never gonna change because you're freaking That's
moving
how
at the
far
same
it
speed.
is.
Yeah, you're right. I
Yeah.
did see that experiment too. It was like literally, you just said it. It was like if you in a spaceship moving near the speed of light and you're getting there, you start at, let's say, 50% the speed of light, and you focus on a galaxy way over there. It'll get bigger, 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 and then it'll plateau out. Like you both will be moving at the same exact speed. You'll never be able to catch it. You'll never be able to, because you can't go faster than the speed of light to catch up with it. That's dope too.
Yeah.
That was dope too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I forgot all about that. Good shit.
Super
That was dope too. That's a good way to like picture it in your head too. Like if you could picture yourself, you know, in a
What's
spaceship.
up, Mark?
Mark, what it do? Time has always been a trippy thing to me, honestly, because it's I don't even feel like it's a natural thing. Like I feel like it's something we came up with to be able to place things in a certain point in history. You know what I'm saying? Like for no other reason than that. We invented time just to say this is the past, this is now, and tomorrow is the future. Good night, Jordan. Appreciate you, brother. So I don't even know technically if the laws of like the universe would even respect time. Like, is it even something that they, you know, because I don't know. In the big grand scheme of things, in the history of the universe, I don't even think time really matters because everything moves at such a slow pace. The bigger you get. What up, Ken? I was just talking about you, bro. I think everything moves at a slower pace the bigger. You going live? He on the live watching our live right now. Shout out to Ken.
Yeah. What's up,
I'm gonna holler at you, bro, because we gonna get together about the about Bosa. 100% Wiz. We need time to exist physically. Everything in actuality is happening all at once. Yeah, like Loki sitting in the middle of the tree of time. Everything happened all at once to him because he there. But to us on the outside, we have to use time to like make things.
That's
and explain things.
A big question is that if time is just a construct of the human mind, and it depends on the way you're looking at it, if it's the psychological time or the physical dimension. Time itself isn't a construct because it really exists. The way we perceive time is
classified and perceive it. You're right. Yeah. You're right. Ooh, my bad. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense. Time exists, obviously. But I don't think it's like same thing. Like you said it, John said it, I said it. Like from us being in this 3-dimensional plane, it just looks like a straight. You picture time in a straight line. This is the past. Where you are now is the present, and everything you can't see in front of you is the future. But like, I don't know if it's really like that. If you're on a different dimension or a different plane, like would it look like a flat piece of paper? And it's just instead of everything being in a line in order, everything's just there, and you can see it all at one time because you're able to look down at the top, like down from the top at everything happening at once.
I wouldn't know how to describe it because, you know, we can't really perceive other dimensions, especially the fourth dimension, because the fourth dimension is time. But the way it's explained is that it's not a straight line, because then you literally would have to, you know, move through time the way we do now, is just day by day, or, you know, from point A to point B. But since time travel is mathematically freaking proven, you know, possible, that proves that time's not a straight line. Time is, whatever shape it is, because we can not go from point A to point B. We can go from here to here to here, back to here, back to here, go over here. We can go wherever we want in time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a flat plane. If you were looking at like if we're looking at it from us, it's like you're in a cornfield, let's say, and you're running, and you can only see the piece of corn in front of you that's coming at you like this. And as soon as that one passes you, there's another one there, but you couldn't see that one because this one was blocking you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how time travels to us. Everything just comes at us one at a time. But when you, quote unquote, ascend to that fourth dimension, instead of everything being this way, you're looking at it from the top. So now you can see the whole row of corn instead of just one stalk coming at you at a time. You know what I'm saying? That's how I picture it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's how I picture it. You can see every fucking piece of corn in the stalk, in the row. And like you say, you could jump to the end of the row, check out what them look like, but then jump right back to the start of the row, quote unquote, the beginning, and, take a look down there too. Right. So to me, that's how I picture it in my head, at least when it comes to the fourth dimension. I always move up and look down. Like, I always try to look down on things because that's how 2D to 3D was explained to me. Like, you looking at you inside of a piece of paper and all you could see is what's in front of you, like, and what's behind you, because you could turn around. So that's it, the 2 dimensions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when you get to the third dimension, now you can see up and down all of a sudden, which didn't exist because you was on a flat piece of paper. There was no up or down at that. So that's how, like, that's my progression up to, but I can't get past 4. Like, I can't picture what 5 would even be in my head. Like, even if I'm like, taking some help with, up there, even if I've had some help, some magic help, even then I still can't, like, fathom it. Like, it's a block to me, bro. So
I think probably if you guys watch a lot, I've said before that, like, I don't understand how people can't perceive that, whatever. So I think more of, like, what I actually mean though is, like, you ever see, like, when people do, like, say, like, DMT paintings and shit like that, and it's just like
the fractal,
so many grids of matrix, and people are like, oh man, I can't understand that. For some reason, I can see all that shit.
You can see all the way around it. Yeah. And you can put yourself inside and look at all. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I think about other dimensions, exactly like that. But I can't get past 4, bro. I can't. Because, like you say, if 4 is time and time is linear to us, that's only because we can only see what's in front of us at one time. But if we can get above it, quote unquote, go to the next dimension, then we'd be able to look down on it and see everything at once. Versus, I mean, it's the same thing if you want to look at it like a donut, like a circle, bro. But if you in the donut and you're looking at what you see, you can only see what's coming in front of you until you end up right back where you started. But you didn't know that's where you started at because you couldn't see. You can't look behind you and see it. So, yeah, bro, it's wild. The fractals.
That would be crazy going in a circle like that because you would never know.
You would never know until you get to the end, bro. Because you can't, like, when you look back there, it's just a donut.
Yeah, you wouldn't know because there is no end. It's just the start.
There is no end. It's just the start again, bro. You're
like, oh man, it's a shaking an end. You already done looped through like 100 times.
You loop through infinite times, bro. That's the thing, bro. That's why the movie Lucy, she said the same thing too. Like, she was like, picture a car driving down the road, and then you just speed it up until it disappears. But it only disappears from your perception because you can't make it out no more because it's moving faster than you can process. But it's still moving. You just can't process it because it's greater than you at that point. That's how time works to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, John said it, you said it. You just can't process it because it's that massive. Like, that big on your brain. Your brain ain't meant to process all that. So, yeah. Hell yeah.
I seen one time dilation experiment, and it kind of it used the example of like moving trains, or you could place it with cars, or whatever's moving.
Okay.
If you were like a person standing there and the train went by at 60 miles an hour, you observed it going 60 miles an hour. Now you got two trains side by side, and you're inside, either one or whatever, or even just watching them. But fucking, yeah, one that's going 60 and one that's going 40. So the one that's going 40, the one that's going 60 is only going 20 miles an hour because they're going together. They're just, they're not catching each other.
Got you.
And then the same thing, even if it was going backwards.
Backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not changing the distance.
Mm-hmm.
You're only changing how, quote unquote, fast you're moving through time. Aha. There it is right there. How fast you're moving through time. That's it. And I think that's why, because there's the aging gene. This is kind of off topic, but we used to, we used to be able to live a lot longer than we do. And there's a gene that we have in our DNA that is literally capped off. Like every other DNA strand has a like natural end. It just like forms an end. This one has a cap on it. Like someone cut something off and put a Band-Aid on the end of both ends of this one gene, bro. And that's the exact gene that tells our body, okay, it's time to expire now. You've lived long enough. And it's capped off at, guess what? 120.
The God gene.
The God gene, bro. It's capped off at 120 years, too. And that's what God said. The days of man shall not exceed 120. And, bro, it's capped at 120. That's crazy to me.
It's crazy.
Crazy, bro. That was discovered years ago. It's just something that they don't talk about. I found that from I want to say it was Neil deGrasse Tyson, bro. I think he was the one talking about it. If not him, it might have been Billy Carson, but it was one of them two. And I was like, my God. I hope I'm alive when the aliens come out publicly. They already here, bro. You late?
Oh yeah,
you late, Tiger.
What up, bro?
They here. I just want to be able to go talk to them at least once and be like, yo, take me with you. Take us. Take me and my people with you, bro. All the people I'm about to name, they gotta come.
Seen another theory of why time moves so fast.
There he is, man. And
it ties in with a lot of other theories and shit too, because it goes back to, like 2012, 13. Basically, that's about when we really got the use of internet on our phone and our social medias and all that shit. And that's when people started doom scrolling all day. And you're sitting there all day scrolling, getting those dopamine hits one after another. And next thing you know, the freaking day's over.
Yep. I refuse to fucking sit all day and scroll. I got too many waters to fill. Too much shit to clean up every day, bro, to do that. But the same thing could be said about that too, though. You could get down here in the snake room, bro, get to clean and throw some music on, smoke a little bit. Next thing you know, it's 3 a.m. Everybody going to bed and shit. You gotta fuck. I might as well just stay up. I gotta get up in 3 hours and go to work. You know what I mean? Like, and that's goes back to time flies when you're having fun. You know what I mean? Like it's relative. I had a good question. Hold on. Love you, Bosa.
What up, Bosa? Love you, brother.
The train thing. The train metaphor that you gave. I started thinking about it, picturing it in my head, and how can I explain this? When you look up in the sky and you see an airplane, motherfucker traveling like 400 or 500 miles an hour, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But the distance is so great that it looks like it's creeping across the sky. But the distance is so big that it's covering, because you could see that big of a distance, that it just it's perception again. But up there, looking out the window, if you was to look at, like, if there was particles in the sky, they'd be whipping past you. But same thing, you could look down at the ground and it's slowly creeping past you just because of the distance is so great. So I think a lot of the time that we experience can also be, or has to also be, related to distance too, not just gravity. I think distance also has to say, or at least not time itself, but like our perception of time. Because like same thing with the car theory. Like if you're driving super fast, as long as you got something far enough away for you to see it, it won't seem like you're moving that fast as long as you're looking at that object. You know what? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if there's a huge water tower down there, take forever to get up to you, but as soon as you get next to it, it flies past you. So
yeah.
I think distance got something to do with that too, like the perception of time as well. So I don't know, bro. It's such a weird thing to think about. It's one of them ones where if I get very, very high, I like to think about time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not necessarily time travel, just how time works.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a cool thing to think about, bro, in my opinion.
It is.
And here's another thing too. So let's say you are a fucking world-class runner, beyond a world-class runner. Let's say we got enhancements, and this dude can run 20 miles an hour, and you got your train that's moving 60 miles an hour, your train that's moving 40 miles an hour, and this dude running on the road next to those two trains. What would them trains look like to that dude as he's running half the speed of one and a quarter, or one third of a quarter of the speed of the other? How would the trains physically look to him? Would it be the same thing as we was talking about? Like he'll never be able to catch up. He'll always just only
be in
see
the same spot. Yeah.
He'll only see that piece, because that's where he's at in time. And yeah, I like that. I could think about that train shit all day, bro. Straight up.
Oh yeah.
Straight up. Because if I'm
it's
running
cool
next
when you
to
start
a train,
thinking about them freaking traveling opposite directions.
Yeah. Or think about a tire, bro. If you look at a tire on a car or on a bike and you watch it spin fast enough, after it goes so fast, it start looking like it's going backwards, bro.
Backwards, yep.
Why? And that's
I've always thought that shit was so cool as
bro.
a little kid.
Everything. I don't know why that happens. That's with everything. I got to look at that after this is done.
I still be doing that today, like, and shit. I'll just like zone out on the freaking ceiling fan and follow that one blade and be like, what?
Yep. Yep. Or even, and I think a lot of it is a brain thing, whatever it is, optic illusion almost, but like your brain's tricking you type of thing into thinking it's going backwards. But why would it be universal with every single human being? Like, what is the evolutionary purpose of that for us all to see and experience that? Because if it's universal, like we all see it, gotta have a reason. What up, Wayne? I don't know what that would be, but hell yeah, John, you know about the telomeres. John know about the telomeres.
Oh yeah.
And then they got the true worship gene too, that they now have discovered they can turn it on and off. And like, bro, it's so crazy. Like, you can have the most devout religious person in the entire world. You fucking go in there and flip that worship gene off. Instant atheist, bro. Instant atheist. Like, they don't believe in nothing at that point. And it's crazy, bro. That's a little spooky.
It is spooky.
And they found this gene, bro, just messing around.
That's like, just spooky period that they figured out they can fucking turn the genes on and off.
Wait, all humans have this? Yeah. Why? Why do all humans have this gene that you can turn on and off? What is the evolutionary purpose of that as well, bro? I always
wait
go
until
back
we
to,
start being able to do that with our breeding and shit. Like,
oh, it's already
past
happening.
cells in this pairing, turn that off right quick.
Oh yeah, with our breeding, yeah. It's already happening with humans,
crazy.
though. You know what I mean? They already doing it with humans. They like gene editing babies in the egg and all that, making the next generation of NBA and NFL stars. It's crazy, bro. And that's another thing about time, bro. The advancements in technology that we have are far exceeding the level that they should be advancing at. If that makes sense. Like picture human evolution being a slope, just going straight up, slowly but steady. You know what I'm saying? Technology is more like a step, like stairs. Like it'd be like,
oh yeah,
boom, advancement, and then we kind of chill out for a minute, and then boom, advancement, and then we chill out for a minute. But it's much steeper than the human evolution slope normally was. It's almost like we went from here to like here. Now we on this weird, crazy, super advanced trajectory that shouldn't really have happened in the amount of time that humans been on Earth, dude. Straight up. So that's another thing that trips me out about time. Like, is it really same as last week? Is it really the number that we own right now, bro? Or have we done this all before? Like, is this really? Is it really 2025?
Yeah, that's one of the many questions. It is crazy when they start getting into shit because there is like ancient technology that is more advanced than what we got now. And shit that we can only explain if they had better technology or whatever.
Better technology. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. The only other one
I would just want to like find out, remember whatever, like what's the reasoning for this? Like when, why, when and especially why did we go back and shit? Like I guess they say we have these like resets and stuff, but
yeah. I think we do it to ourselves, bro.
Yeah.
And I think
there is
the same
one
thing we
theory
to.
why we do a reset, but we could say that for another episode. Okay. That's a whole nother crazy thing.
I think it's technology, bro. We do it to ourselves every time. We invent our means of destruction. Being humans, it's what we do.
Yeah. Definitely think we invent our means of destruction, but I don't know if it's technology. I think it's just I don't know. I don't know what it is.
You think
I don't think it's technology though.
More biological, like a weapon.
More than likely, yeah.
I mean, what did
I guess
the Bible say?
Chop that up to technology, but
it was gonna be fire this time. It was water. It was water last time. It's gonna be fire this time that destroys the earth. So, and I mean, what if fire is not meant to be taken literal? What if it's literally like a disease that gives you a fever so crazy that it feels like you're on fire, and that wipes us out? There's no cure for this disease, and your body just kind of boils from the inside out. That's the fire that's coming to cleanse the world or whatever. So. Could be anything, bro. But the Bible did say it's gonna happen by fire. We keep
having all these freaking new viruses and pandemics, so that's a crazy ass way to think of that.
Bro, wait till we do the COVID fucking conspiracy theory, bro. Oh my god. Bro, that shit's been talked about. Bro, I've seen, and this is undoctored AI footage, bro. Like the cats who was posting these videos ran it through the AI filters to make sure it wasn't AI, bro. And they got old footage of people talking about we need a global pandemic, like to, shut the world down and give us the chance to whatever. And, bro, they literally spelled it out. All exactly how COVID happened, bro. But That's the reason I wear this. Because shit like that is...
Oh, yeah.
Bro, if they done it before, bro, they'll do it again, bro. And I don't put nothing past the people who did the Tuskegee experiments, the people who behind MK Ultra, the people who behind the Manhattan Project. I'm not putting nothing past them cats, bro. Nothing at all.
Definitely not. Hell no.
They willing to do that to people. They willing to do that to anyone. Straight up.
What's crazy is, another like facts, conspiracies that like COVID and all these other freaking things going on are like man-made, and they're doing this shit to us on purpose and shit, and population control and all that.
Population control, yes.
Do you know that freaking Pfizer is the world's biggest manufacturer of cheese? You know how much cheese fucking we consume?
Really?
And we already did the whole episode. We talked about how they already put patents and stuff on putting vaccines and shit like that into our food. So
I gotta figure out where Sargento is made then, because that's the only cheese I eat. And if Sargento made by them cats, I'm switching up, bro. Because I already found out about Campbell's soup. Campbell's soup being not real meat hurt my heart. So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. It's wild out here. It's a scary time to be alive. For sure.
Hell yeah, it is.
Ham, bro. I love ham, bro. That shit is cancer. It's a class 1 carcinogen now in life, bro. What is life now, bro? Like, what is this? Just leave bacon alone, please. Because, man, dude, y'all start messing with bacon, we going to have some serious problems. We was talking about the world.
I eat the hell out of bacon. Like, do you feel sick after you eat freaking too much bacon? Like, not even that much, but...
It depends. If it's drained real good and it's not super greasy, I can max
the grease will fuck you up for sure.
Yeah, I'll max like a good pound of bacon. But if it's greasy, bro, after like 3 pieces, I'm like, ugh. Or it's very fatty and not a lot of lean, I'm like, ugh. Yeah. But I try not to eat pork very often, honestly. I don't.
Yeah, me either, but I fucking love bacon.
I don't trust a lot of pork, but bacon and ham, I'll mess with those. Sirloin sausage, gotta have it, bro. Italian sausage on the pizza, bro, I gotta have it, bro. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna let that. I'm not letting that go in life. I'm sorry. So, we was talking about the world being destroyed by fire. Brave over here, like, there's some cool fire complexes in the Bob Python world. I like that. There is a lot. There is a lot of cool fire complexes in the Bob Python world. There's a lot of cool pastels. There's a lot of cool everything. I was thinking about doing a show on the evolution for us.
Oh yeah.
For a Tinfoil Fitted. Do an evolution show sooner or later.
Oh yeah.
Just because there's some weird things, man. There's some animals that I've been discovering that I didn't know existed in the world that make no sense. Like, there's no tree for them to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're here for, like, I don't know.
No, platypus is fucking...
Platypus is one of them right away. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know, bro. And then I don't know. Like, we start... So there's these... Shit's crazy, bro. We all know about the orcas that learned how to swim under the ice things, make the wave, knock the seal off, go underneath on the other side and grab the seal, right? We all know about that. They learned this shit over time. We all know about the monkeys. When the fruit fall down from the tree, that these scientists watch this shit happen over a short amount of time, bro. Short enough for them to record it. The fruit would fall out of a tree. Monkeys would leave it alone because it was all dirty and sandy. One monkey was smart enough to take the fruit down to the water and wash it off and eat it. Couple monkeys saw this. Pretty soon that whole island was doing this. Just this island of monkeys. Now, this island is isolated, so nobody else knows about this. But in their travels, they came to find out that other monkeys on other islands was doing the same shit, washing their food.
Mm-hmm.
This had never been observed before, but somehow the monkeys was telling each other on other islands, like, yo, you can wash your food, bro. And then they started doing it. But that's kind of off topic because that's a whole nother thing. But like we know about these evolutions that happened over observable periods of time. Like, we're not talking about millions of years. We're not talking about hundreds of thousands of years. We're talking about evolution that happened quickly, bro. Like, whether it's a forced evolution or it's just weird. But then I think about, like, if we evolved from monkeys, like true monkeys on Earth with no help from Anunnaki, why did it stop? Is it just because we, our own species now? That wouldn't stop monkeys from evolving because other animals still evolving.
The only reason I don't believe that theory that we evolved from monkeys or anything like that, because
I don't believe that shit either.
We evolved from monkeys, then why is there still monkeys?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we really came from the other species of humanoid that was already here, quote unquote. And the reason why they're not here, like you said, as soon as we evolved past them, we took them out, bro. Or evolved from them, I should say. And if it was monkeys, it'd be the same thing. There'd be no more monkeys or apes because we took them out. They'd be eradicated from the earth. But I want to do a show on evolution because I don't know if it's just a simple, straightforward thing.
Through time at a different rate than we are.
That's true.
And nobody ever took each other out. They just were more advanced.
And decided to, we might as well ignore them lowly creatures. Yeah, I guess, yeah. That makes sense. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh, they did the somehow I got to the cool ass wave and particle experiment again with time dilation. I don't know how it tied into it, but I thought that was pretty cool. Where they shot the beam through the two slits in the wall.
Yeah.
That somehow that tied into time dilation. I guess it's something to do with the time wave versus particle. I don't know. I didn't get into it. Don't be coming from the narwhal. No, narwhals are great. But that's another thing that don't really make sense. Or any other animal that has tooth that'll grow through its face. It's just why? Like, what if you can't get to something that you can chew on or wear it down? You just die.
Yeah.
It's bad evolution, man.
So this theory, the time dilation theory, made me think a little bit more about CERN and what are they really up to over there, and what kind of things have they done that we've already experienced and we don't even know, because they tell us that we can move things at the speed of light if we wanted to. The Hadron Collider, they tell us, moves things at near the speed of light, close to it. So that's still fast enough to affect time dilation a little bit or whatever.
Change 100%.
Yeah, so with that being said, if they're moving things at the speed of light, like what's really going on? Or like what
that's
have
why we got these Mandela effects, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. Shit did happen somewhere, but when them particles smash into each other, it pushes us into a different timeline where it didn't. Or it did, or it's spelled differently. Or the dude had a monocle, or whatever. Because another dude brought up something that I didn't even think about when it came to the Monopoly guy thing. Remember in Ace Ventura 2 when the dude came walking down the stairs? The bald dude, and he had on when Ace Ventura punched him, he had on a fucking monocle. He had on a suit and he looked real bougie. And then he was like, "You must be the Monopoly guy." And then he punched the dude. You know what I'm saying? That guy. And I was like, fuck, bro, that dude had on a monocle, bro. That's literally the only reason why you would call him Monopoly guy, because everybody else had on suits. He was at a bougie ass party. So everybody else was dressed like him, bro. Only reason he would call him a Monopoly guy is because of the fucking monocle, bro. So that's another proof of the Mandela effect to me. I was like, oh shit. Look at that. Yeah, bro. Come from the strangest places.
Oh yeah.
There's no other reason for him to call him Monopoly guy. He was bald. I'll give him that. But he didn't even have the same mustache or nothing. So.
Right.
That's just one of them things, bro. I feel like CERN is, and every time they do that, they make miniature microscopic black holes every time they smack the fucking particles into each other, bro. Like, literally. Because, I don't know. I feel like everything that happened at the Big Bang is still here. It's just bigger than it was when it happened.
Them making black holes is something that fucking is not like an uncommon theory. I don't want to say that they've said that they've done it, but either way, I think that probably really is happening, and the fact of that being out there is just another desensitization type thing. They already know that they're doing some shit or already done some shit and just letting us know about it before we really find out. Yeah, so we don't
freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't like that.
All the black holes go into each other. We zap the fuck out. We'll be expecting it.
That's actually a good topic, Mark. Hybrids and gene manipulation, but humanoid hybrids. I'm talking about like minotaurs, centaurs, dogman, mothman, those type of hybrids. That'd be a good topic. There's a lot of history when it comes to this. Go ahead.
There's a whole Chicago Mothman conspiracy.
Yeah. we got a monster down here in Wisconsin too. A couple of them actually. We got one in Lake Michigan, and then we got another one in one of them other lakes up north or some shit like that. But I don't know. We need to do a cryptid show too, bro, because people don't talk about the fact that these places where these cryptids are being seen, spotted, heard, trailed, footprints left behind are so remote, bro, that if they obviously are good at hiding, if they good at hiding, bro, after you leave, like you set up your cameras, you stay for 2-3 days, you don't see no evidence, no footage, you leave, they back to doing their normal shit, bro. What if they just out there consistently, bro, walking around, doing what they got to do, and we just never around enough? Because who's going to waste the resources, you feel me, like throwing a drone up and hovering it when you not up there to, look at the footage? Or if you got a trail cam up there, you think they're not bright enough to, walk on the other side of the tree or knock your shit down or whatever like that, bro? I definitely think when it comes to like cryptids, bro, Bigfoot is probably the only one that I could like see being a thing, bro. Straight up. Just because I believe in the whole, like we was talking about evolution, and like we came from like these crazy little hairy men that lived out in the woods that was already here. What if that's what it was, bro?
Yeah.
And they still out there. Just
running around. Do.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, yeah, And they just run around out there, bro. You know what I mean? They ain't catch them all, obviously. They just caught as many as they needed to do their genetic experiments with. The rest of them, they was like, go ahead, man. Be out there. And they in the caves and shit, bro. It's hundreds of thousands of miles of explore caves just in like the West Virginia, just under the Appalachian Mountains and shit. So I don't know, bro. They could be dipping in and out of there, like people, or if they interdimensional, they could, just be coming from a different dimension. Or if CERN real, and we just keep popping in and out of other places, like maybe they already exist in the other place we popped into, the other timeline or whatever, bro. I don't know. I know. I feel like CERN does have something to do with time, though.
For sure. If they're moving things at the speed of light, then
something's going on that we don't even know or can't even fathom, because we're stupid humans. Yeah. Like, no matter how smart you are, you're still a dumb human. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know the workings of the universe, because I don't know. This shit's still theories.
Unless they break that shit down to you, you're not gonna really.
All that shit's still theories. Theory of gravity, theory of this, theory of that. We can't prove that shit, bro. It's just the evidence points strongly in that direction, bro. It's about it, and that's good enough, because we can't prove it 100%. There's no way. The math says it, but the math is based on the physics in the world that we've constructed, in the world that we live in. The universe don't gotta abide by the rules that we set, bro, for math. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to listen to the words. Like, 1 + 1 don't have to equal 2 to the universe. Equal whatever it wants. We made 1 + 1 = 2 because we have to understand what the fuck is going on up there and out there. So, to me, that's what time is. Honestly, it's just something we created to be able to pinpoint specific points in time and quote unquote base things off that and move forward from that.
We basically, like I said, the way we perceive it is the construct. So, like you said, we basically constructed a way to measure time so that we can be able to conceive it in our own brain and be able to make sense of things that happen and shit.
That happened. Yeah, exactly. And since it's in a timeline, it's just easier. Or since we see it linear, it's just easier to put everything in a chronological order for us to understand it. That's a good theory right there, John. Cryptics are part of an overlapping collective consciousness realities that occasionally combine with ours. It's actually a really good theory there too. We just kind of overlap these different parallel realities, these parallel universes every once in a while. I could get behind that too. Like, if our vibrational frequencies line up every once in a while. Here's a perfect example, because I've actually thought about this before, John. Picture you sitting in your car and I'm sitting in my car, and we both got our windshield wipers going. If we sit there long enough, they'll sync up for a second or two, but then they'll get back out of sync. And for that second or two when they synced up, that's when the realities kind of combine, and then they just shift off to each other too. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yep.
That's how I think about it. I've thought about that shit a lot. How we could merge realities and not permanently be stuck in there, especially with the doomsday shit I've been watching lately and incursions and all that, bro.
A lot of people think that that's basically what happens when you encounter like a ghost or a shadow being or whatever. That shit's really there in another dimension. You just freaking were able to fucking tune into it for that second.
You perceived it for however long that lasted. Okay.
And a lot of people also think that just has also not a lot, but something to do with your eyes, because your eyes are just a lens, the same way a camera lens could focus in and out and lose focus. Your eyes do the same shit, so your eyes just kind of either did focus or out of focus, or whichever way you want to look at it, but they were at a certain focus where you picked that shit up.
I like that. That's really cool. Damn. This was a good one.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to Damn, this was a good one, man. I got a lot to think about while I'm cleaning these damn rats, man. Shout out to John. Cryptids exist in the same collective creation where the Monopoly guy has a monocle. That's a fact, bro. Him, the Berenstain Bears are all there together. All that.
So you think that if you felt like time's moving too fast, do you think there's anything that you can do to slow it down or make it feel slowed down?
Yep. You gotta stop, because I find myself guilty of this quite often. Gotta stop doing for tomorrow so much. And when I say that, what I mean is you can't spend half the day today getting shit ready for tomorrow. You have to take some time to sit in today and reflect in today. Enjoy today. Live in the moment, dude. For so many, in lack of so many words, bro. Live in the moment. Take time and breathe, bro. Like literally just breathe, bro, and enjoy that moment. Other than that, copious amounts of marijuana helps. If you get high enough, bro, time will fucking crawl. People will be like, "Hey, Wiz," and you just be like, "Oh my god, why is he moving so slow?" But it's really just you because you high as shit. So
it feels like that because you're all fucked up, and then you look and you're like, "Oh shit, it's 8:00."
100%, bro. Time goes by so crazy, bro. Such a crazy time, bro. But yeah, bro. Just live in the moment, man. You got any secrets? What's your secret? Same question. What do you do to kind of slow time down?
I think that the whole like technology and the phones and doom scrolling definitely has a lot, and just technology in general. I think if we just put technology down and just freaking spend more time hanging out with our family, with our kids, going outside and hanging out in nature and just like enjoying shit, I think that slows down a little bit. Lots of people, take technology breaks and do exactly that. They'll go out in nature for that time and stuff like that. And I don't know, sometimes like I don't go on like personally like whole breaks myself, but I'll spend days out like, go hiking, like go out to like Star Rock, like state parks and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
And those days like feel so long.
And
pause. Stuff.
Hell yeah.
And not good pause. And not like I'm bored. I'm having fun because I enjoy that. Yeah, but that day feels long. And then though I also end up making a memory out of that day, like I would remember each of those. So
that part, making memories definitely helps.
The more you can do that, the more memories you'll make, and the slower time will feel.
Yep. I try to stay up a little later and wake up a little earlier too, just to be awake as much of the day as I can. You know what I mean? I still get 6 or so hours of sleep, give or take 4 to 6, something like that. Actually more like 5 to 7. I get like 5 to 7 hours of sleep every night. But I make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like even if especially with the baby now, it's much easier to get up. But even if I'm off, like I try to get up and get out of the bed by, 9 o'clock or whatever, 10 o'clock at the latest. Like I'm not going to be in the bed at, noon, 1 o'clock. Because then you wake up, it's already afternoon, it's about to be dinner time. Kids going to bed, like you say, you done missed the whole day with your family. You could have been up doing things. You know what I mean? So like I try to do that too. Just kind of squeeze more out of the day. the actual day that I'm awake and doing things. I try to get as much done as I can during that waking period, because then it seems like the day is longer that way too. Because then when you do go to bed and you lay down, you like, and then you close, and as soon as you close your eyes, you like, shit, brr, brr, alarm going off. You know what I mean? Like there's no tossing and turning. There's no, you know what I mean? You sleep very well. You get you feel rested. Well, I feel rested when I wake up in the morning. And yeah, mushrooms are definitely slow time down too, Mark, man.
That's true. Them 4 hours feel.
I was gonna say, bro, the 4 hour trip feel like a half a day sometimes, bro. Like, but it's not a bad time. Like you enjoying yourself.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
By hour 2, hour 3, my stomach hurt from giggling so much, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
My cheeks be sore right here just from laughing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's the greatest. It's the greatest.
Definitely is.
Hell yeah. I like the mushies, man. I do. The only other little point that I had was, oh shit. Never mind, that was it.
You said that was it.
Yeah, that was everything.
I'll make
Fetty Wap free. Shout out to my boy Fetty Wap. But see, that's what I be talking about though, bro. This is why time seems to move, I guess you could say, faster when you get older, because as soon as Fetty Wap got free and I heard about it, I'm not immediately looking forward to like, yo, when the next album coming. So I'm not looking forward to the future. I immediately went and started the Fetty Wap playlist, bro. Like, let me hear some Remy Boys. Let me hear some 678, you know what I mean? Let me hear that, bro. Or 1738. Let me hear that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go forward. I don't want to think about forward. I want to think about the past. So, live in it, enjoy it, the moment, and don't spend too much time worrying about the future, man. Be present in the present. That's my advice. Yeah. Be present in the present.
Yeah. You want to slow shit down, then literally slow shit down, basically.
Yeah. Yep. Take a breath, bro. Look around. Yeah. Even sometimes when
I'm
out there.
Take a different route to work.
Yeah, shit like that. I was just finna say, even sometimes when I'm out cleaning rats, bro, I'll hit a halfway point and just go outside because it's midnight. How often do you go outside and sit in your backyard at midnight? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just out there, bro, and it's just nature. I hear these animals, and I'm out there until I hear or see an owl. As soon as that happens, I'm back inside. But other than that, bro, I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rabbits hopping around. You see an opossum or a raccoon or whatever here or there. We got foxes, coyotes, all this shit, bro. And I'm just out there chilling. And it'd be 2-3 minutes, but it's refreshing. It gives me a burst, and I remember that shit for days and days and days afterwards. So little things like that, man. Take some time. Posty said it too. Spend some time with your kids, man. Watch them grow up. Don't be so much into their shit. Just kind of sit back and observe them. Just watch.
Yeah.
Let them, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let them kind of do their thing and just be a fly on the wall and watch that shit happen. It's great.
Yeah. My kids literally get away with murder and shit because, like, you don't have to sit there and freaking intervene and shit and everything. It's cool to just sit there and let them freaking watch them figure shit out.
Yep. And that's the best thing too. When they do it on their own without your help, nothing better than that. That's even better than them listening to what you said to me. Because I could have told you how to do it. But
they ask you for help, but you know, if they're doing something, you know, trying to be big kids, let them go on ahead and do that.
Let them do it. And they come up to you showing you that raggedy ass shoe that they tied up. I'm happy as hell, bro. Look at that boy, he tied that joint. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And they mess up and shit. Like, it's okay. They'll understand that they'll mess up, but through their experience, they'll learn what they got to do for the next time to not mess up.
Learn how to do it the right way. That's it. You never learn nothing wrong. You just learn how not to do things, bro. Straight up. Hell yeah. Or you never mess up. You just learn how not to do things. That's what I always say. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good shit. Good shit, y'all. Good shit, Posty. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate all y'all in the chat, man. I know y'all about to tap in on the replay. Y'all use the hashtag replay gang. If you not subscribed, I've seen a couple new faces up in here too, man. If you're not subscribed to the homie Posty, make sure you hit the button over there, subscribe to the homie channel, get the numbers up where they're supposed to be, man, and hit the notification bell. Do all the things, man. Interact with the channel and all that stuff, man.
We almost at the 100 subs. I think I need like 8 more, 9, something like that.
You add, hold on, let me refresh. 91, you need 9, baby. Let's go. 9 more to go to get to 100. You'll be there. Hell yeah.
Try and do that by the end of this week.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. And then make sure y'all ring the bells because, you know, Snakes and Coffee will be every Monday. What time is it?
9:30 Monday morning. Everybody that tuned in for the first episode, especially if you were there live, I fucking appreciate you guys. That was awesome. I was not expecting, not that I wasn't expecting more welcome, but I wasn't expecting like that big of an audience at 9:30 on a Monday morning.
On a Monday, yeah.
Hell yeah! Everybody showed up and. I appreciate that. That's what's up, bro.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
I know I ran through the episode a little bit quick. This week's coming up is going to be a little longer pause. But yeah, definitely the cool show. I'm excited for it and just excited to see where that show goes and stuff like that.
Same, bro. I'm pumped for it. Great concept.
There is no plan. It's just me, you know, doing something with my little time in the morning and shit. So
great concept, bro.
Y'all got any content ideas, what you want to see? Put them in the comments, DM me something like that, and we'll see what's up. See if, you know.
Hell yeah. I got an idea.
Come on the show, want to do an interview, whatever, hit me up.
I got an idea for a show. I'll talk to you about it when we get off the show.
Oh yeah.
I just
when
we get off the screen, my bad. I just need another opinion or two, so I'm gonna holler at you about it afterward. But yeah, man, y'all definitely been showing up and showing out, man. Make sure you stay tuned to both Posty channel, my channel, and the homie Ken channel, and Nikki Irresistible channel as well for any information. And Elias and the whole squad for any information on any upcoming giveaways, auctions, whatever we decide to do for Bosa, man, because you know we're gonna do something, and you know it's got to be major. So y'all stay tuned to all the places that you're supposed to stay tuned to for all the information when it comes to that. So we'll be giving y'all some info within the next couple of days. I just gotta holler at Ken, man. I got kids, bro. Life be kicking my ass sometimes. So I'm gonna holler at Ken. Bro. So we'll iron out the details and we gonna make something happen, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's one of my snakes pooping right now. Hopefully y'all can't hear that. Shit's insane. It ain't even Saturday.
Just letting it loose.
It might smell it on me though and be like, ooh, I smell rats. Like, no. Maybe. I might.
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Much love to Bosa, man. I will. You already know I will. Much love to Bosa, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday nights I really don't go to sleep till about 4 or 5 a.m., bro. So.
No shit.
Yeah, I get done with the rats at probably be like 2. Come in, take a shower, eat something, watch TV, wind down. My wife leave for work at like 4:50, so I'm not gonna go to bed until she about to get up or already up, because I ain't gonna go in there and fuck her sleep up. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. So Thursdays be my long night. I get like 2 or 3 hours of sleep on Thursdays because Chloe be up, bro. 7:30.
Dang.
She ain't going past 7:30, bro. I don't care what's going on. So
Dang.
hell yeah. So SI still will be on Saturday, man. I'm gonna have Bosa's QR code up on the channel. I'll make another background. It'll probably just be a plain background with the smoke and the sponsors on there, and then Bosa's QR code up in the corner. So just so people who want to, make any donations or anything like that to the homie can do so. Elias actually had a good idea too about doing store credits and merch versus actual animals. So of course Jordan's enclosure, stuff like that too, would be really good. So we'll hash it all out and let y'all know the details on that. So keep rocking with us all. Stay tuned for SI Saturday, man. Make sure you tap in on, there's no Snake Cinema podcast on Saturday. So I was about to say, make sure you tap in there, but make sure you tap in and get that Shenanigang replay.
Shenanigang replay, yeah.
You already know. And then when that's done, you check the Snakes and Coffee replay if you ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? And put some hashtag replay gangs in the chat on that one too. Get them numbers up where they supposed to be, man. Keep rocking with us, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Keep the positivity wave rolling. We thank y'all so much for the love and support, bro. I know Posey is very appreciative of it, man. So
definitely.
For sure.
Definitely 100%. That being said, let's freaking call it a night.
Hell yeah. Thank you, John. Thank all y'all, man, so very much. Appreciate y'all.
Thank everybody. Catch y'all next week. Peace.